ACMi productions are only made possible with your support. Visit patreon.com/ACMi to learn how you can help.
This week we're taking a break from our regularly scheduled newscast to highlight our 2026 summer interns.
From McLennan Park to Spy Pond, from Poets Corner to the Mystic River, we have Arlington covered, giving you stories that count from people who care. Reliable, trustworthy, dependable. This is the nationwide award-winning ACMi News.
Hello everyone, I'm Josh Guichery, news producer here at ACMi, and I'm clearly dressed down for the occasion. Longtime viewers of ACMi News know that for a few years the news program was on a partial hiatus, and staff members and volunteers could only produce limited segments and updates. When I joined in the fall of 2025, I heard about the desire to have a weekly newscast like in the good old days. And when I took over the role of news producer, I wanted to do just that. And we did. We did. This summer, I had the privilege of working with 6 extremely talented interns that helped the news not only become weekly, but gave us stories from all across Massachusetts, and devised segments that had not previously existed for our channel. Since their internship wraps up this week, I wanted to introduce you to them. I'll let them share who they are, what they learned, and we'll watch their favorite pieces that they produced. First up, I'd like to introduce Daniel Lipof. Daniel probably came in with the most experience, having worked for his own school's news team, and is now returning to that team this fall. I fully expect you'll see him on ESPN one day, so keep an eye out.
Hi, my name's Daniel. I'm a junior journalism major at Emerson College.
I'm Daniel Lipof. Welcome to ACMi News.
I think I'd be standing here all day if you'd asked me what my favorite part of the internship was. I don't think I can name a single thing that stood out to me at all. You know, it was just like really boring. No, I think my favorite part of the internship was really being able to just like let my creative juices flow and like do what I really wanted to, be in like creatively, not really be held on a leash or something. I was pretty much told, this is what you can do whatever you want, and I think that brought me a valuable experience.
Hey folks, Daniel Lipof from Beyond the Score. I'm not in the studio today, but I am at the FIFA Fan Fest.
I think the favorite piece that I worked on was of the few Beyond the Score episodes when I went to the FIFA Fan Fest. I had a great time covering the World Cup with Josh. And it was really cool because the whole creative process was pretty much just me. I applied for the media credentials. I went through the background check through AI. I edited, Josh shot, but I interviewed people, I did the voiceovers, you know, it was really just my package and my thing to do. And being able to cover sports in such a crazy environment, crazy event like that was just so cool.
Unfortunately, the Fan Fest has since closed, but it was a major success. According to FIFA, more than 155,000 fans from 108 countries came to watch 43 live-streamed matches over 16 days.
ACMi is just an amazing place to work. I don't think I would have traded the world to be able to intern here and do all the cool things that I did, meet all the amazing people that worked here.
Up next is Joan Jiang. Joan was somehow so mysterious and so full of life at the same time. Every day she came in asking what she could do to help. Her positive energy was infectious, and she was a delight to work with.
I'm Joan, and I'm from Emerson College. I'm studying media art production. When I was in school, we don't have that much editing things need to working on, even though I'm from film production major, but it's like I'm more majoring in the like producer side, so it's not really charging the editing side. We kind of separate this really. For our editing class, we study another software which is sucks. Okay, I'm serious, I put the word here, that sucks. That software sucks. So this is my first time using the Adobe Premiere to really editing something. Yes, the very small coffee shop, that's one of the project I put most of the time on. And then I kind of, before we really start interviewing the owner and the founder, I went to the coffee shop first by myself. I just like, hi, I just want to talk with you. Manager, I think that he was like, oh, what you going on? I was like, yeah, I found ACMi, so I was just trying to get the interview.
It's just coffee, but what you can do with it is so interesting. Coffee and tea. It all really comes down to, as long as you just keep changing, keep pivoting, keep redefining. If I like it, I hope they'll like it. That's worked for me for the last 20 years. You know, be passionate, try, pivot, and keep trying.
I'm not like really the type of person really go outside, so I don't really communicate with another person, and also I don't have that much friends, so it's really hard for me to like step out and then start ask people, hey, would you want to interview? Can we have a quick interview? Like send out the email. Those like things make me like so suggestful Asians because I never done that before. And also like once you're done, it's like it's really like nothing. So don't be shy. Just step out. Like be brave. This is really unique experience for me because it's my first time working my own project from all the way like beginning to all the way to the end. So like I have working on every step I need to do. So yeah, it's really nice experience. So for the new interns, I think you're gonna learn a lot from this and enjoy your internship.
Aiden Lank, I luckily don't have to say goodbye to for long. He made a point to tell me if I needed assistance with the filming of the broadcast or editing stories, that he could stop by the studio. Aiden, you are absolutely welcome anytime.
My name is Aiden Lank. I am about to enter my final semester at Emerson College, and I study visual media arts production, which is a fancy word for film production, and I focus mostly on screenwriting. I love the people. That's always my favorite part of any part of like news or public access or even like any kind of art is always the people, and that's what ACMi is centered around, is the people. Really have learned so much more about studio production specifically. That was kind of the thing like in film and TV and like just any kind of production space that I had like the least experience doing, which I was really like disappointed about from past experiences, is that I just didn't really have any opportunity to work in a studio doing actual productions. And I obviously got like a huge like array of all sorts of different like parts of studio production. So like that was something that I took away from this experience that was so incredibly helpful, and I feel is going to be really beneficial for my future. One of my favorite things that we did was we went to the Huntington Theater, which I am already very familiar with the Huntington. I love the Huntington, but I got to see a part of the Huntington that I was so unfamiliar with. I got to talk to people at the Huntington who I'd never even think that I would be able to speak to, and get connected with people who I didn't even think I'd be able to get connected to. Learn so much about the history of the Huntington, and got to learn about their process in making all the different kinds of plays that they make, how they do community outreach, how they do all sorts of like just making sure that all their stories are told through a unique perspective. I loved that story. I loved being able to connect with the people at the Huntington, and I love the Huntington. It's a beautiful theater.
So the Huntington is Boston's kind of flagship regional theater. It's about 44 years old, and so we are producing kind of large scale and sometimes small scale pieces of theater for Boston. We are Boston's kind of hometown theater. We're the Red Sox of the theater scene. And then we've been thinking how we kind of expand to include visiting artists and different kinds of artistic experiences to really make sure that we're doing our best to be a cultural asset to the city.
I truly do not think that I could have chosen a better internship than ACMi. I have gained so incredibly much from this internship. I have gained a massive portfolio of projects that I've worked on. I've gained so many skills that I didn't think I was going to be able to gain for another 5 or 10 years. I have met people who I never dreamed I would be able to meet. The chemistry that people have at ACMi with one another, the positive attitude that is brought to work every single day could not possibly be overstated. I feel every single day when I come in here like I am doing something rewarding for myself and for my community, and something important for everyone, because public access is incredibly important for anyone looking to join ACMi. I cannot recommend this place enough. I cannot recommend these people enough. Everyone here is incredibly kind, incredibly helpful, and you will get whatever you are looking for at this internship. I can guarantee it.
Next is Sarah Cochi. Sarah was the quintessential film student, perfectionist. Despite being one of the only people in the office capable of utilizing Adobe After Effects, drawing graphics, and agreeing to be on screen in a pinch, Sarah would spend hours agonizing over an already excellent news piece. That work ethic will definitely take you places, but I hope you were able to enjoy the lunch breaks to cookie time.
Hi, my name is Sarah Cochi, and I go to Ithaca College, and I study television digital media production. One of the things that drew me to this internship to begin with was that I really like live music, and recording the studio sessions was really fun. Helping out with that. I also really liked being able to go on location for interviews and packages and things like that. I think my favorite package that I did was the GarageBand one, because I really like as I said, I really like live music, so it was really fun to go to see that, and also it was just a really cute community event. I love the aspect that I love how in touch kind of Arlington community media is with the town of Arlington and the community there, obviously, because it's Arlington Community Media. So I think that was probably one of my favorites that I worked on.
Arlington Service Station transformed their pavement into the perfect dance floor this past Saturday as they hosted Arts Arlington's annual GarageBand concert, sponsored by the Mass Cultural Council. With music from local cover band Lunatic Neighbor, arts and crafts from Mystic Studios, and an intermission puppet show by Margaret and Rudy Puppeteers, it takes collaboration from the whole town to put on GarageBand.
I think my advice for incoming intern is to just make as much as you can, because kind of the ability that you have here as an intern to just take control of your own experience, and if you want to direct, if you want to write, if you want to edit, if you want to go on location, things like that, kind of advocate for yourself and know that that's something that the people here at ACMi want to help you do. So if you want to do something, you have the ability to do it if you just advocate for yourself. Now is your time, right? Now is the time to, everyone says, now's the time to make mistakes, but if you want to try something new that you've never done before, people here, the people who work here are going to be, and your fellow interns, are going to help you get there. So they're gonna help you if you make mistakes, and they're gonna show you the way if you don't know how to do something. And I think this is a really unique place in that sense, that even in school, everyone's oh, you can make mistakes in school, but grades and stuff, literally, if you're into that sort of thing, here everybody is really wanting you to succeed, and you're allowed to try new things, and you're really encouraged to, and I think it's really great.
When it comes to interns making the most of their time, no one understood that better than Lydia Chen. You'll still see pieces that Lydia is actively producing in the upcoming newscast because she has a wide array of interests, some of the most fascinating connections, and is always, and I mean always, working.
My name is Lydia Chen. I go to Emerson College, and I'm a graduate student here, film and media art major. I feel like I learned a lot of things, interview skills, and also on set, for example, how to use cameras, how to do the editing. I feel just in general, a lot of skills in productions. For example, if I go to interviews, I need to prepare for the script. And also after that, I need to do the editing, and after that, maybe color correcting as well. And also, writing the anchor intro and outro. It's also a new skill to develop more. I think going on set is my favorite part. I like to collaborate, I like to talk to people, and I like to do all those, for example, filming on set, and also maybe choosing which angle the light should be on, and which angles camera should have for those peoples. I think robots and AI is emerging new technology. So it's really nice to learn more about robots inside the company. I have the pleasure to visit, to talk with the co-founder, to learn more about the technology, to learn more about what is going on with the world, with the new technologies. That production, Josh, helped me a lot. And we've been on set, and we have the cameras, the lights, and the clips looks really good as well. So I really like that one.
I would say the biggest thing I want people to know about robotics in general is that it's not a dangerous thing. There's a lot of safety standards. And so, when you see a robot in a public place, just be inquisitive. Try to figure out like what it's doing, or, try to learn. Because I really think that robotics is going to change the world for the better.
You will definitely learn a lot of things. You will definitely enhance a lot of your skills. And you will also have those real-world experience, which will help you a lot in the future after you're done with this internship. And it's just the skills that will keep with you along the rest of your life. I think this is a really great place to do the internships. So you should all apply, and it will definitely boost a lot of your skills and definitely enhance the skills that you already have. And it's a really great community, and people are really nice. So yeah, just apply and learn more, and I think you will definitely learn a lot of things after this internship.
And last, but most certainly not least, is Francisca Baduya, assistant news producer. Francisca is a special case because she was part of the spring intern cohort and returned for the summer. She actually pitched the idea of her role as assistant producer to ACMi, taking on additional responsibilities to ease the flow of the work week. It would not have been possible to make ACMi News what it is today without her organization, dedication, and adaptability. This is not the last we'll see of Francisca, though, as she plans on returning to the anchor desk when she can.
Hello, my name is Francisca Baduya. I am a junior. I'm entering my junior year at Suffolk University, and I'm a broadcast journalism major. This is my first internship, so coming into this, I had prior experience operating a camera, writing a script, editing things together, but here I definitely have a lot more freedom to complete things on my own. It really taught me how to manage the production timeline of projects, how to pitch a story, how to find it, how to go and attend an event and record different things, as well as entering the position as assistant news producer. That really helped me to kind of figure out how to lead a group of other interns. I think my biggest advice would be, if you have something you're very passionate about and you want to work on, bring it up to someone. You can start it, and you can form this idea and try to pitch it to someone, and you can only do so much as you let other people know you're willing to do and you want to work on. So I would say always speak up for yourself and say what you want, because this internship has so much flexibility and everyone is so willing to support you. So definitely just try to make it known that you want to do those things. I had a lot of fun at the Riverside Revelry Renaissance Fair. I worked on that package in the spring. That was a lot of fun. It was actually my first time attending a Renaissance fair, so it was really different, but there was just so many elements to it that I had a lot of fun with. There was so much music. There were different people in costumes. I was able to interview someone. It was just a fun time, so I had a lot of fun working on that one.
Long lines and packed crowds of over 4,500 attendees filled the Speedway throughout the weekend. Guests say what makes this fair unique is its variety.
A project that I had a lot of fun working on this summer was developing our weather segment. It's the first time that ACMi has weather, has shown the weather in the newscast. I had a lot of help from Sarah with the graphics and Daniel with just beginning to write and learn the language of how to talk about the forecast for the week. But it was so much fun learning how to walk on the green screen and read the teleprompter at the same time, and looking at the weather and writing the scripts. I think it was definitely a big exercise on how to write and how to keep a friendly language, but also keep the viewers' attention span. So I love doing the weather. It's so much fun.
Finally, Wednesday is when we really start to see the weather clear up. It'll be mostly sunny with a high near 84 and a low of 65. And luckily, those temperatures are here to stay.
This internship has honestly been so much fun, and I feel like I've seen myself grow, and as well as the other interns that I've just had the wonderful opportunity to meet and get to know everybody. I think everyone is so fun, and I'm so excited to see where everybody else goes. Shout out Josh. it's just been great. I can't imagine like what this internship would be without him. Whenever I first came in, he truly was operating everything and really going out and shooting and producing everything on his own. So it's just been like an honor for me to be his assistant news producer and help him just operate everything here. So it's been so much fun. I hope that the fall interns have a lot of fun coming in and they do like an amazing job and they just take advantage of everything that this internship has to offer. And I hope that ACMi lets me come back in the future to anchor some segments, maybe if I catch myself in Arlington. But yes, thank you so much, Arlington. And I've appreciated it so much, so hooray!
ACMi offers internships primarily to area college students and sometimes to high schoolers or recent college graduates. The internships generally run for 3 months and start in January, June, and September and are hands-on from the very first day. At ACMi, interns learn or refine their skills by actually putting them to use day in and day out, doing the work professionals do alongside the professionals who do it. If you're interested in learning more about our internship offerings, please contact our internship supervisor, James Milan, at james@acmi.tv. I've talked a lot about the work that interns do for the newscast, and they do the work. From writing scripts, shooting footage, conducting interviews, and making graphics, interns really do it all here at ACMi. But because the interns came in week after week to diligently work on their packages and segments, it only felt fair to come together to celebrate with a summer-themed send-off.
Welcome to the barbecue.
What's
Rock with you all night, dance you into the sun. I wanna rock with you all night, rock the night away. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt.
We had a little lunch break, one of the first days of the internship, and everybody said their favorite ice cream flavor. So we have gifts for everybody.
Is it ice cream?
Shut up.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, no. Oh my god. That's exactly what I wanted.
I created some custom awards for all of you.
As a group, you really elevated what we're doing, and we're going to have to hold on to the bar at that level as best we can. But you guys were the major part of that, so thank you.
And if you thought we didn't have any fun during production, think again.
Is that you?
It is.
Me?
Yep.
What?
Something is clicking. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Coming up after a special news promo.
Hold on. Can we do that again? Don't turn so robotic.
Okay. Semi-annual Restaurant Week is the perfect opportunity to sample participating restaurants' culinary crafts through Prix Fix menus. Prix Fix?
It's 3D.
Prefix? Bro, alright. Prix Fix. I like Prix Fix better, actually. Semi-annual Restaurant Week is the perfect opportunity to sample participating restaurants' culinary crafts through Prix Fix menus at multiple price points, excluding... Yo, change it in the prompter. Change it in the prompter. I can't. If your palate is craving a fine dining experience, Josh, stop filming me. Put the phone away.
What is your favorite piece of work?
I can't remember anything.
You can't remember anything that you've done? You've worked on so many things,
Wait,
Sarah.
am I allowed to go look at my
Yes,
little
of course
notebook?
you are.
I'll be right back.
Okay, go get that.
If you watch the game, you could hear the crowd chanting for Momoa. For Memo.
Today I'm here at Mass Robotics where I will be talking with Joyce Sid. Sorry. Because Sidopoulos.
Sunday is looking mostly sunny with a high near 82. But if you're, oh wait, I like directly stood in front of it.
For guys you don't know, I'm the type of person who doesn't really walk outside. So my longest history stay in the house is 3 months.
The first stop on today's library crawl will be the first stop on.
You got it.
Oh my God. Okay, I can be speaking.
Hello everyone, I'm Daniel Lipof, and I'm here to walk you through the 9 ballot questions on Vote for December. December?
To learn more about the election here in Arlington, you can head to Arlington MA?
Arlington MA.
Arlington MA? Guys, I swear I know things. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder.
I can't read, guys. I failed kindergarten. I didn't. I was a great kindergartner.
Graduates were joined by a number of esteemed guests, including Representative Paul Donato.
Paul Donato.
Donato. Graduates were joined by a number of esteemed guests, including Representative Paul Donato.
Donato.
I literally forgot it as soon as I said it. Donato. Okay. Graduates were joined by a number of esteemed guests, including Donato. Okay. Graduates were joined by a number of esteemed guests, including Representative Paul Donato.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Whoa. Woo, 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 woo. Woo.
It's running away from you.
Chuang stage is
Thank you so much for speaking. Oh my gosh, what happened with me?
And if you're interested,
Today I'm admin.
They're coming for you, Aiden, specifically.
Daniel, with all the rainfall lately, it's starting to not even feel like summer.
Dude, I know. Why did I say dude?
Bro, I'm tired of
Bro, can it be summer, please?
Bro.
Do I look good?
You're fired. No one cares what you.
That's not what I asked for.
So delete everything from the news immediately. Let's just, you know what? We're just gonna do it from the top.
I miss you, Josh.
And that'll do it for this special edition of ACMi News. As a reminder, if you have a story you want us to cover or know about an upcoming community event, share your ideas by writing us at the address on the upcoming screen. For ACMi News, I'm Josh Guichery. Thank you to our summer interns. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
For more stories focused on you, check out our latest segments and newscasts at acmi.tv/news. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, and stop by the studio at 85 Park Ave. Thanks for watching ACMi News. ACMi productions are only made possible with your support. Visit patreon.com/ACMi to learn how you can help.